We just need to get Hellen. Lumpy. Water. Salmon. Okay. Screamatorium. Pick up a tiny bit of cash we got. Start with Myrmidon. We're going to start tracking the encounters we get. First off, the gamer. Easy. Food. I should have done Nitro boost for learning Screamer. Oh well. Doesn't matter that much. Gonna get through them all anyways. Probably get through them all multiple times. Guns. Okay, and it's bedtime. Spine says goodnight. Get the mouse off the screen. Water. Salmon. Mad wheels. Doctor. Well, technically it's a nurse, but I don't care. I'm done because I don't really need jump attack clogging up skills if it sticks. Okay. Molotov. Wow. So I know this will at least kill 2 hours. And what the heck, it's one extra skill, it's not going to really clog it up. Alright. And I know you can get companions on the first 2 days through the door because I've got Sophie, the Punks, and the Bam already. So we got 6 encounters in the one run. That's gonna be Football Sam. The return of Guns, the first repeat. Pizza. spine is really active. It's kind of weird. I could have sworn that you actually had to um head over to her neck of the woods before she became active, but I guess not. There's Hellen. That was a lot better. Come in. Okay. Now we need to eat something. So we'll just do pizza bites. Sniff, sniff, something reeks. Is that you? It sure is. Shall, okay. Doing okay. Brush your teeth. Thankfully, she showed up on the second run through, rather than making me do a million of them. Okay. You know, actually, let's go get... Well, I was gonna feed him to Joel, but never mind. And now we can just go. He's essentially invincible until the eye comes out, at which point he takes 1 damage, he dies. Excuse me, Clint. No longer feel lonely. It's now the evening. Baseball cap. Teddy bear. Neighbor. Dad. Sister sick. Mom. Happening outside. Mom. Tonic. Cell. Hoodie. sticks, fryings, food, frying pan. The all-seeing 8-ball, really? And gasoline. You can't stay here. Come with me. Well, that reminds me, we need to switch her over to crushing damage. I know she doesn't benefit from it, but if we're gonna fight Baby Teeth, don't want it just resisting all the damage she puts out anyways. That's Ben. Okay, play 2. Doctor's in trouble. Attack the tank. Take the army guy. You fell into my trap. Your own army guy comes to the rescue. Give him a hug. Kill the shoot. Teeth pendant. And candy. Plant alive. Coins. Simple key. Get a gun that no one can use. That'll keep me from accidentally deleting it later. Well, forgetting to loot the rifle out of Joel's apartment. Vincent's place. Yep. Oh. Knives. Plate. Plate. Forks. Wizard's Hell. Glasses. 28 coins. Gimme pig. Mop. I'm gonna try something a little bit different with Vincent. Normally I just try to kill him right away and call it good, but I'm gonna let him spawn his guys in so that Joel has extra stuff to eat. Not gonna magic boost. Since they are Kleenex, bandages. Could have let the Gawker transform. We could have let any of the onlooker family transform. But nah, it's fine. Old rifle and bullet. And buggy bait. Did not know that she could. She would eventually just retreat. Well, so we're gonna need to get down to the first floor. I think what I'm gonna do is we are gonna recruit Lee, just so at the very least I have another body for the fight. The fights in the plant zone. A little damp, it's fine. Spot is here. Everyone is fully sauced up, so let's just get going. Dad, why are you? Stay back, Joel. You are, Joel. Closer. Scaring me, Dad. I did not know that was a thing. But I'm not going to work on any of the... Of course, I'm free now. That already left. Not going to really work on any of the offerings or anything. Just going to get down to the first floor and keep the fight alive. That's basically it. And once we get down to the first floor, we're gonna all but go into a coma. I will probably end up killing the Rat King so we can get the sewage blade, since I think plants are weak to acid. I was supposed to put something else on Hellen. Joel. Should have killed her if there's still time. Sure. Gone. He stole. Junk. Crossword puzzle. Gear repair. Okay, I have disinfectant or medications. So she's up shit's creek, basically. Almost noon. Cool. The other lumpy. There you are. Yeah, we're gonna kneel. And of course, Joel got charmed. Joel devoured Joel. That. Okay. Crown skull and the crown. 3, 4, 5. So -2 is 23. So yeah, the skull's better. Burrito. Take these, but we're not gonna buy anything since we're gonna try to buy the sewage blade. Yeehaw. Yeah. Flavor. Well, there's other supplies we can grab in here. As well as supplies we can grab from just inside the painter room. A bandage. Machete. Knives. More cheese sticks. Actually, let's get the grenade too. I also need to remember to use the all-seeing 8-ball so we can get just a really strong weapon for this point in the game. But we've done all the setup we really need to do. The important thing is that half the party is infected. Hey, look, it's Dan. Yeah, come in. Okay, sevens. That means we can do that. would have said yes to the doctor, but we're a little shower before we go to bed. Lights. It's a little damp. Okay. Turn in. Spine. Then Lumpy and Lee have both gotten sick, so I have nothing to treat it with. Still have nothing to treat it with. Alright. That's what we call Sam. Nope. Maybe spare something. The trouble. I don't. I'm sorry. Guess otherwise I would have used it myself. Well, on the plus side, especially since I'm playing on a lower difficulty, there is a chance for it to just get cured in the night. Oh, hey, look, Sophie. Eggs. Nothing. Set up. That's 6, so yeah, we can do the full 4 hours. Maybe. Oh, sorry. Full 1 hour. Retreat. Acid flask. Still pretty nice. We end up having to fight a bunch of plants. They come in handy. Stamp. Lumpy's recovered from disease. Elise's worsened. Looks great. Water it. Strangely, you feel great. Alright. me be more specific? I don't know what will happen. I just have a very good feeling. Okay. Play noodles. It's weird to say, but I actually kind of like eating plain noodles every once in a while. Like, not as a meal, but as I'm cooking, I'll eat a few. Excuse me for a moment, I got a phone call. Alright, sorry about that. Pressed. Door, almost noon. Okay. Guess we're gonna go do a little adventure. Since Sam needs help. Hello. Yeah, you might have medication. Let's trade. Herbicide would have been nice. So now we can go and get space truckers. That'll help a little bit. Do some looting in here, safer areas, just to get other stuff to sell. That's gonna be good. There's not much to explore on the second floor. Talking to Jean. Well, we got the herbicide to go get in here. Beef. Space truckers, mazes and wizards, beef. Tumorhead. Oh shoot, I did not need to do that. Just finish it already, Joel. Come on. Beef. Beef. Batteries. Plate. Beef. Fork. Beef. Knife. Beef. There's someone in there? What? It's been sealed for days. The gunk was covering the door. And while we're here, broom, declogger. Fork. More junk. Just gonna do some looting and take care of some of the easier things like the paint link wings. And tumor Fred. I'm not going to worry about giving it to Sam since he's already on the mend. Five flasks of turpentine will be good for when we go fight plants. So I'm pretty sure they're weak to acid. I think they're weak to fire and acid. And my Pokemon knowledge does tell me that grass types are weak to poison and fire types, so it would make sense. Low. Start with the small ones just to get extra moves off the board. Cowboy hat. Breaker. $80. Give extra agility and defense, but no. Sunset Fence out. Poison is gone. Thank goodness. loot here? Pretty sure I did. Yeah. Let's go try to get some potting soil, maybe? Nah, can't be bothered. Hey, how's it going? I am getting my last achievement, which is doing Helen's dumb quest. It's in your room? Okay. Take good care of your plant. Notice these things. They're important to me. Gardener, it's what I do. Tend to a plant in apartment 18. Like you to come with me. Okay, sure. Apartment 18, floor 1, let's go. Let's heal first. So, while I have done plenty of runs, in fact, one of my last runs I had Helen for basically the entire run, she didn't ever do that dialogue exchange to start the quest. And so eventually just figured I had to restart runs to just get Helen really quick and then keep the plant alive until she started her dumb quest. I'm alright with Helen being a character you recruit by chance through the doors. It just sucks that she has such a lengthy quest that is, you know, exclusive to her, and you don't have a guarantee of getting her. Oh. Stop. Okay, when you say back room, I think I know what you mean. And it's not here. Really should clear out some of these guys just so it's an easier time. Since So it takes 2 days after showing up is when Helen can first do her, first be prompted for the quest to start. Then it takes 4 days after that to actually finish the quest. So it's a little bit of a pain in the ass since you have at most 15 days throughout the entire game. And since I've already gotten all the different endings, I don't really plan on doing anything else. It's not even hard, it's just tedious. Tedious? The only reason I don't have it is because my last time I got Hellen in a playthrough, I didn't have enough time left to be able to get it to finish. Close. Back. It's like from what I remember, it's not even fighting anything. It's just coming in here and watering this plant. Do it, Lumpy. Okay, good. Water very gently. Smart gardener. Plants are delicate things. They require tenderness that most lack. Glad to see that you do not. Try to be considerate towards plants. Yes, you're considerate to more than just plants. It is your redeeming quality. You've done a great job. We'll return tomorrow. Don't forget. The part that kinda sucks though is, and I'll actually make a separate save to show it off, is if you fail to come back and water it the 4 days, because that's all you have to do is you just have to come back to that room and water the plant again and again and again. But if you at any point forget to, Hellen leaves the party and becomes a boss. They'll fight you. And like actually hunt you down. This way. I like how Ernest got changed into you don't need door encounters to recruit him anymore. You just have to do his little rap gauntlet. I'm fine with Dan's quest because even though you still have to get lucky and get him through a door, you only have to get him a level or two higher than he starts to be able to do his quest. Sophie's is easy and you don't have to do it in fixed order. You can just get her or her mom first and then get the second and be able to do it afterwards. I still don't like Zarya Monty, but that's kind of how they were made, is they were made to not be liked. Yeah. Water plant. Water it. Add soil. No, I'm out of toothpaste. Oops. Which is crazy because I've had typically a tube of toothpaste will last me like months. So I don't know how he goes through an entire tube every single time he brushes his teeth. I could see Joel going through an entire tube of toothpaste each time because he's, you know, all teeth. But Sam has regular normal people teeth. Care of plants requires diligence, Lumpy. Worldly compassion, more than knowledge or a steady hand, requires diligent care. Glad you demonstrated the necessary diligence to care for this plant, Lumpy. It is important to me. Thank you, Helen. Without our diligent care, this plant would die, and I cannot bear that. This plant is too important to me. I'm relying on you, Lumpy, to help me care for it. Will you do that? Of course. Expecting no less. That is all for today. We will return tomorrow. Or will we? Return tomorrow, don't forget. I intentionally will. Just to show off you being a backstabbing bastard. Yeah, let's save over 2. Right, can't go to bed whenever I feel like it. I think of the companions you can still only get through the door, the only one that's got any real difficulty besides Helen and her quest is Morton, because you have to give him at least 15 pieces of junk, and even then, junk's fairly easy to get, so if he comes at a decent enough time, you can be ready for him and not have to worry about anything. Get them all at once. Hey, speaking of Morton, our favorite cricket. $20, snacks. I could see changing him to just existing somewhere in the world and having to still bring him junk, but maybe make it so now that he's in a fixed location, you have to bring him more, but what do I know? I'm just a moron that plays games. I don't make them. So, it's fine, it's watching, water the plant again. Alright. It's great. Soil's a little damp. And we're not going to water the plant today. Show off what happens when you don't. Now hey look, it's these freaks. Just kidding. It's the first version where you fight them. Oh, stunned, asleep, and paralyzed. Good. Didn't want Jill going anytime soon. It doesn't matter. This guy has a lot more health than I know. Got 4. I don't need anything anymore. Oh, hey, look. It's the real Sophie's mom. There you go. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna actually make the save right here. So there's still enough time left in the day to get down there and water it, and yeah. Norton's back. I feel like you forgot to do something. You have a bad feeling. I did forget to do something. Intentionally. It's great. Oh, hey, look. She's gone. Alright, Dan, you're up. Let's go. One-time shot. She kept her stuff. Alright. Sure, I can put something better than rags on him. Not much better, but there's Hellen. Oof. Eve. Bryn. Point shot. Dire Straits. Attack. guard since you're being stalked. Good job. Straights. Mask is broken. Joel's turn to get stalked. Dan's dead. Joel's dead. Boost is over. Because, you know, now that she's not on the team, she can actually fucking hit something. Maniac collapses to the ground. Receive gardening shears. Alice Cleaver found. Hockey helmet found. Hoodie found. Okay, so Hellen's Cleaver. Morton made Hellen's Cleaver even deadlier. Morton had been recruited. So, yeah, it's 4 points stronger. Gardening shears. Hellen's gardening shears. They've seen use, but they're incredibly sharp. So it's a two-handed piercing weapon. Hockey helmet. Yeah. That's what happens if you forget. Which that's actually kind of cool. They put something in if you intentionally or otherwise abandon her quest. I still just don't like that it's luck dependent on if you get to do it or not. Because if Hellen shows up too late, you don't have a chance to do it. Since it takes at least 6 out of 15 days to fully complete it. Look at it, Lumpy. It is almost fully matured. It's even starting to bear fruit. Our diligence is almost paid off. But not yet. We must allow the fruit to ripen before we can savor it. What kind of fruit will it be? It is the fruit of our new world, Lumpy. Some people garden only to harvest the fruits of their labor, and that is fine. But to care for something, to pour my life into something and see it gain a life of its own, that is why I garden. You can be very open with yourself. Yes, gardening requires a certain vulnerability. It's enough. You've done a good job. Tomorrow is a very important day. The plant will be fully matured. You will be joining me for the occasion, to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Now, you may leave. Lumpy, do not forget tomorrow. I won't. You're the entire reason I'm playing this early. Home sweet No. Okay, so 5 hours needed. That's not football Sam. Oh no, it's more. Sorry, all out. Did Helen say the plant will be fully matured today? Maybe you should check it out with her. Early morning. There's the cave-in. And I'm glad that this apartment gets used for Helen's quest. I just wish it honestly got used for more, because it is an interesting thing that it's all plants when everything else is just art in different various forms of art. But this one can be ignored. Lumpy. This is it. The plant we raised together, fully matured. How do you feel? Thank you for sharing this with me, Helen. Thank you for sharing it with me, Lumpy. Now we need to harvest. Don't let it get away. Hey, freak. Nice. Crit. Lumpy. Watch closely. Helen pulls out an enormous pair of gardening shears and stabs them into the fruit. It screeches horrendously as thick juices, seeds, and pulp spill out. It collapses into a heap. Fruit slices found. Level 8 Joel. Helen pulls the juice-stained shears out of the fruit. I want you to have my shears, Lumpy. I've gardened with these for a long time. I think it's time they see a new garden. See, Helen's shears. That's a very gentle. I'm glad I've gotten to know you better. It's been an enjoyable experience. It's been a long time since I've been able to share something like this with another person. I'm glad it was with you, Lumpy. Let's go. Secret garden. Do some gardening with a friend. The last achievement. Stained shears. Helen's gardening shears. They've seen use, but they're incredibly sharp. Poisons on hit. Yeah, that's all the achievements. I've got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna go do a secret boss. I can't go out that way. So I did the setup for this last night in the hopes that Helen would have actually worked. But of course not. At least I think I did all the setup work. I'll be able to check real easy once we get back to the apartment. That part's done. That part is not done. Okay. Fish. What's something else? Right. We need to stop into mutts as well. Oh, whoops. Forgot I had done that. Not gonna bother with that. And we'll actually go to Junk Sword, because I forgot we had it and it is stronger. And you'll go to the Centaur. Yeah, give me that shiz. Okay. So got all the achievements. Just want to go do this one boss fight before I leave. Of course. I think when you say Sun and Mars, I think it's Uranus, Neptune. I can never remember this one. Earth and Uranus. Gotcha. Whiskey, Eleanor, Sun, Mars. Okay. Now I just have to go find that thing. We're gonna avoid the worm. Go out this way. bad one. Hey, Spine. Bye, Spine. Ah. Spine. Almost where the heart is. Now we can actually deal some damage. Alright, fighting. Tooth hammer was damaged because of course it was. Make sure everyone's patched up. Alright, and actually do hammer back. And then we're gonna play the unlabeled cartridge. Feel dizzy. Okay. Really didn't want to have to ever come back here again. Apparently there's a secret boss in here. And I'm gonna need to pull up a fucking map to get through here. Rolling spray. Vintage Lucky Teeth Sneakers. I think this is the room. Why am I poisoned? This might not actually be the right place. Okay, I need an actual map. Not just the... shifting circuit. Okay, first zone east. Okay, we need a white key to be able to get there. What keys do we have? Red, green, and yellow. We need two. Thanks, Ambrose. Like, as much as I like seeing all the extra health that Joel has thanks to the glitched bleed, I also don't want to deal with him losing all his health all the time. Am I kidding? That's actually really good. So I can just heal a bunch before we go to the get the boss fight started, and then we've got Toothstorm at, excuse me, really good power. Right, if I had remembered I'd come through the maze, I would have not gone back the way I came. Okay. So from here, got white key, go down here. There we go. That's the other end of shifting circuit. Both ends connect to east. Okay. And here's the secret boss. Let's heal up. Hi there, I'm Honko, the Explorer. In order for this boss fight to actually spawn, you have to have already beaten the Honko the Explorer, or whatever the Honko's Grand Journey, that's what the other game's called, which you find in Fred's back room. I don't know where I am. I'm looking for my kids. Do you know where they are? This place is very confusing. How'd you get here? I woke up here. I don't know what happened. I don't feel so good. Wiki has this listed as a super boss, so he's weak to crushing damage, which is why everyone's using crushing weapons. Let's do willpower. Dire Straits. Who am I kidding? We kept that for a reason. Ugh, I don't feel so good. What is happening to me? This is worse than being seasick. I feel so disoriented. Honkos. It's a lot of honkos. Ugh. I'm sorry. Honko inflicts horrible suffering. Squeakums. Well, since there's so many now, Screamer, Teeth Storm, Healing Spray since it doesn't fucking matter, and Feedback. Oh great, Hellen is paralyzed. Alright, Healing Spray, Teeth Storm, and Feedback. Okay, I can see it now actually being a super boss if it splits this much. And yeah. Okay, boost is over. I need to get that back up. Okay, one down. Combat medic. Actually, no. Let's stick combat medic on Hellen. Who's gonna keep using tonics on Joel. Go back to feedback. So 3 down. 4 down. sleep. Let's just attack. You're gonna tonic Joel. This is down. Hellen is down. Works. But hey, Lumpy's awake again. Lumpy's down. God damn. Thank you, Joel. Fuck, it helps deal with the imbalance of the action economy. Not really, because Joel can't deal damage worth shit outside of his. Okay. And here, I thought it wasn't actually going to be a hard fight. I'll give it one more try. But see how it resists Tooth Storm. We can actually cure that. And I think just defense is going to be better than. Oh, I know you've never seen anything like you before. I don't feel so good. Aren't really anything that deal crushing damage, unfortunately. Unmasked. Song of Defense. How much health does he have, anyway? Okay. Take target soul can only be done once per target. Drains life from this target. Soul Feast. Oh, it feels so good. What's happening? It's working. He's like feels so disoriented. stunned. Okay. Massacre. Everyone else is gonna guard. Okay, now jump outs. See. Storm. See. Let's see. I'm sorry. It's panicking, of course. Healing spray, teeth storm, aid, and of course you're panicking. Wait a second. Hold on a second. This is down, which is not good. Have Helen bring us back up since she goes so late. Hopefully dodge a lot of attacks. Get my trophies back up. Get some defense back up. Ernest is down again. Fantastic. Okay, that's all the clones dead, but I can't do it with just Joel. Oh, and of course, Helen got paralyzed, so couldn't even. Nice. Nice. Fuck it, dinner plate. Okay, Lumpy's back awake. Not screwed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to win, just because uphill fucking battle at this point. Fuck it, let's give Cash Sock a try. Better. I know it's gonna get weaker each time you use it, but... One where I think it's now better to just go back to Dire Straits. Nice miss. Okay. Okay. He's down to just being able to inflict pain, which is, I think, gonna save us. There we go. Honko bursts open like a piñata, showering the room with candy. There are banana candy, cherry candy, lime, hellfire, mint, soda, banana, banana, nectar, special candy, rare nectar candy. So yeah, just get a bunch of candy for being it. And I'm not keeping this save file because of all the garbage I just had to spend to do that. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I really like this game. I'm gonna be sad to see it go, because now we have all the achievements. I do want to go look at Steam real quick, just so I can figure out what's the rarest achievement. I think I know what it is, but I just want to double check. Seven. Yeah. On the topic of this game, as much as I loved it, it's good that it's done. I've done just about everything in this game. I suppose I could go back and uh, hunt down every last boss that doesn't have an achievement, get every piece of equipment, shit like that. But the the two rarest achievements are Obliterated and Massacred at 0.8% and 0.7% respectively. To get those, you get killed by the visitor, or you get killed by the visitor after starting the Massacre Princess nonsense. I'm not surprised those are the least common, because just trying to fight the visitor in the first place is kind of silly, and then wasting the time to get killed when you're already going for the real final true ending or whatever it's called, also kind of silly. But there is isn't too much info on it yet, but the developer of this is working on another game, and I'll probably at least check it out. Let me see if I can find out what it's called. Okay, the game is going to be called Malison the Cursed City, I think. There's not too much information on it as of now. It's not even listed on Steam yet. But yeah, it's being worked on. Actually, maybe. So some of the updates seem like it's gonna be are actually from a while ago. But anyways, it's not on Steam yet, so I'll keep an eye out for it, and when it comes out, I'll probably play it then. Yeah, I'll probably be back again later, but for now, I've got to go. So until then, take it easy, and thanks for coming by. See ya.